Hey everybody, so for our asynchronous assignments this week we have two things. I want you to watch this video, which you should already be watching. And then there are two things, week 31 morphology and the NRI Nordic benchmark, which we have on Wednesday to get ready for. So looking here, we have very simple geo, eco, form, and morph are our four roots this week. And with that, you're going to read take notes on those four. What do they each mean? And then with that, we have this paragraph showing you how to use each word. And then you're going to write me 3 sentences, one using one of the 3 words. Each of the 3 sentences using one of the, so you can use geography, ecology, transform, so on and so forth. So I want to see one compound, one complex, and then one of your choosing. And then in one of the sentences, I want you to use an indefinite pronoun correctly. So again, to type that out, so you have it here in the video, one compound, one complex. Let's make it a little bit more tricky. One of your choosing, one indefinite pronoun, and one reflexive pronoun. Cool. So let's do those 5 things, okay? And then looking here, the second thing is this Nordic benchmark magic school review. If you click on it, it'll take you here where you see the link, the join code. You don't really have to do that because I'm showing it to you in the video, so you can skip this whole thing because that's all that's used for. And so here again is the join code. You just remember you have to go through Clever, and then once you go through Clever, you have to click on Magic School. Now, once you click in there, you can do the language usage review and then quiz me. I really want you to do the language usage review first and then do the quiz me. And so when you go into the language usage review, I think it asks you some stuff like here it goes, welcome, this is the tutor, blah, blah, blah. Here's all the topics we're going to cover. If you feel like you're an expert in this, you can skip this. Just understand that I am grading the No Red Ink benchmark. And generally speaking, we don't do well on it. It's hard. But it shouldn't be because we've done all of these skills this year. All of these are skills that we have done. The one we've done the least probably with is subject-verb agreement, but the rest of these we have done all throughout the year. So it asks you immediately about compound sentences. I just ignored him because I know so much about complex sentences. I also know a lot about reflexive pronouns, but nevertheless, I said, I need help with reflexive pronouns. And then it says, that's great. What do you think a reflexive pronoun is? Can you give me an example? I told them myself. And then from there, it says, okay, well, why do you think the word myself has the word self in it? What does that give you a clue about what reflexive pronouns do? And I said, well, because myself is the direct object of the verb and reflects back on the subject. Oh, well, blah, 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 blah. I don't care what you have to say. But anyways, right, it gives you all these different things that you can work with and play around with. And the more you know about it, the easier it is to, of course, speak to the AI. But you really, the things that I'm least stressed about compound sentences and complex sentences, because it's mainly going to just be like, where does the comma go? Or what conjunction do we need to put here? Or, you know, which is the right conjunction here? Comparative and superlative adjectives and adverbs are difficult because they throw so many different ones at you and it's hard to predict what they're going to do. I think that you can really lock in reflexive pronouns because we've done them so many times. I also think indefinite pronouns you can lock in because we've done those so many times. Relative pronouns are relatively easy, as are antecedents in their agreement. So the things I would probably focus the most on is subject, verb, and comparative and superlative adjectives. And then, I would try to practice most of it, but those are the 2 that I would practice on the most today. And then do the quiz. If you do really well on the quiz, then you should feel ready for the benchmark. If you're not doing well on the quiz, you need to go back here and then take the quiz again until you do well on it. Because, again, quiz grade, benchmark, Wednesday. Okay? So just keep that in mind. As always, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy your day at home. Yeah, morphology and then reviewing Magic School for me. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.